Bonjour and welcome to another Alexis Review. I hope you're all fine, and today we will be talking about 30 Seconds to Stun by Richard Sanders. I love Richard Sanders. I really love you, Richard. But very strange beginning of the video, but I really love his products. I really love his thinkings. I have the 3 DVD sets from him, the Richard Sanders Show, which is amazing. So I was a little bit aware of this, but there is much more to it than on the DVD. Well, let's start the video. So what is 30 Seconds to Stun? Actually, this is a routine that will allow you to perform a very quick trick, a very quick routine, and in less than 30 seconds, a card will be chosen, disappear from the deck, and appear in your mouth with your hands in your back, and while you have your back turned to the audience, which is actually amazing, I think, and very, very interesting because it's quick, it gets the attention very quickly, and it set off the standards. So people are more engaged watching you, being punched in the face in the first 30 seconds, if you know what I mean. So I think it's a great way to start a card routine. 30 Seconds to Stun is available through all your Magic dealer. If you want to support the one that helped my review, feel free to go in the description. I've linked the shop, so if you want to buy it from there, you can. And the price is around $35, so if you want to help me, feel free to go on the link in the description. When you receive the trick, you are allowed to subscribe to this channel. It means a lot if you do so because it helps tremendously when I go and ask creators if I can review their product. The more we are, the more weight we have. So it's always interesting if you want to follow and subscribe to the channel, and you will be notified for all the release of the next video. And it means a lot to me, so thank you for that. When you receive 30 Seconds to Stun, you receive this beautiful package. Inside, you'll get another envelope. I have another camera, so let's use it. You receive another envelope with the links at the back, so it's very important not to show them. And you get 2 gimmick cards. They are both gimmicked in a different way. I received the 3 of clubs, but maybe you will receive another card. It's mainly sure that you will receive another card, but the 3 of clubs is gimmicked so that it will help you to use it over and over again, which is very good. I think it shows that Richard really thought about everything. And the Joker gimmick is a more common gimmick that you might be aware of if you are doing card magic. So please don't expect like high-end technological or like with rubber bands and magnets and so on gimmicks that will shoot the card from your pocket to your... No, it's very, very straightforward and simple as for the workings, but I think this is a great thing because you will be performing this. While if you receive a gimmick that shoots like in the air the card with air pressure or I don't know what and in your mouth, you won't be able to do it because it's too complicated to set up and so on. This is very, very straightforward and very simple. So overall, the quality of the gimmick is good. It's made out of real bicycle card, which is great, I think. Only red, I think. So you will have to use a red deck, but it's okay. And the explanations are really, really well made. You have live performances and various way of doing the trick and setting up the different phases. So I think it's very, very interestingly made. And yes, overall, it's a great project. So, for the demonstration, I think this trick only works for real people. So I won't be showing it to you. Keep in mind that what I say is what happens. So you say you will have a card selected, you have a card selected, it vanished from the deck, it's in your mouth. It's that clean. Then the second phase, you take the card, you do it again, you put it in the deck, it's back in your mouth. Okay? And then the last phase, you cut part of the deck, the spectator watch his card, cut the card into the deck, is asked to find his card. When he's trying to find his card, it's not there anymore. And when he he look at the magician, the card is again in the magician's mouth. So I think it's a great routine, very well sequenced, and but if I do it for the camera, I think you will get, as we are magician, what is happening. And I don't think it's a good idea, because if you get what's happening, you might say, oh, okay, so I know the secret, so I'm not interested no more in the trick. And I think that would be a huge mistake, because it's not important to know how it works, but to know that it will work on your audience. So I know many magicians are buying tricks just to get their hand on the newest toy and understand the principle, which is my case in most of the time. But here, this is a worker routine that will be easily put into your set. So don't care about how it works, but care about if you like what you see and what you hear. You will be able to perform it exactly like that for your audience, and you will be very happy with the product. Let's go for the cons. You might be disappointed with what you receive, because, as I said, we love toys, and this is not actually the newest toy ever, and maybe not the most clever one, but, or the cleverest one, I don't know how you say it, but the routine is actually one of the strongest one you will be able to perform in such a short time. So don't buy it for the product, for the props, buy it again for the routine. That's very important to have it, to keep it in mind when you buy the product. The gimmicks provide you with one reveal, so you won't be able to do it again if you want to do so, but when you are doing it again, the people won't be surprised anymore with what happened. So I think this is a non-issue, but you won't be able to do it with another card since only one card is provided, just to make sure. And I think that's all, so let's go for the pros. As I said, the gimmicks are really well made. This could have been not included, but I said again that Richard thought about everything, and this will allow you to perform over and over the routine without any problem. I think that the routine is really goodly paced, so it's quick, stunning, and very entertaining, and the different phases can be adapted in the way you want, so it's very modular. And I think that's a great deal. The fact of doing it in the spectator's hand is really interesting. You have to be a little bit careful if you are surrounded. It happens when you're table hopping to do tricks, like I've been doing a card into mouth during my ambitious routine, and sometimes when I'm at restaurant or table hopping, other tables see me, so I've been performing for this table, and when I'm doing the dirty stuff, other people are seeing me, but it's okay because they won't remember what happens, and I actually never have an issue when I go to those tables, when I perform the same trick, saying, oh, we saw you at the other table doing so. They completely erase that from their memory, so I think this is a non-issue. Like if you're doing cocktail or walk around, it's much more easier, I think, to manage your audience and say, okay, let's group together here, let's do so, and you perform the trick. So you will have to manage a little bit your audience, but this can be played in many situations, even parlor for like 50 to maybe 100 people. I think it's strong enough for that, but you have to adapt, of course, the routine to your location. So honestly, I'm very stunned by 30 seconds to stun. I really like what Richard have done with the initial concept, and he's providing you with everything you need to perform. So the deck in use is regular because you just have to remove at least the joker, but it's easy to justify removing a joker. This card is okay in your deck, it acts like another card, so it's not a problem. So you have a real deck in use and you can perform other routines if you want, which is a huge good point for me because I don't want to have a fully gimmick deck just to do a routine. So overall, I really enjoyed this one. At first I was a little bit skeptical when I received it, but I knew the initial concept, so I didn't see what was added to the plot. Then I watched the explanation and I understand that he goes even further than in the DVD set, and the quality of the gimmick is very good. So for me, this is a worker, this is something you will be able to put in your set very easily, no difficult slate, so for me it's a 4 hearts out of 4. In terms of difficulty, I think that this is very easy to do. The gimmicks allow you to force vanish the card at the same time, which is great. The handling allow you to justify every action. I would say 2 stars out of 4 because you'll need to learn the choreography and the timing, because the timing is the most important thing here. So 2 stars out of 4. Similar product, the DVD set by Richard Saunders is one of the best DVD sets I've owned, because this is a great source of content. If you like hard-hitting routine, worker material, you won't be disappointed with what you receive. So I honestly urge you to find those DVD. I keep mine very close to my heart because it's very hard to find nowadays, and a lot of good magic is inside. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped. If you want me to review any specific product, leave a comment. If you have a question, leave a comment. If you like what you see, leave a comment and subscribe. And see you soon for another Alexis Magic review. Au revoir!